So what we have here is the OPK Life K2 Robotic Hoover, and I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of how it works. It works with Alexa and other smart devices, and I'll just show you. As a test, I've got a range of items which is on the floor, from dust to a little plastic bag, bits of thread, and also seeds out for chili, because I'm actually using this in the kitchen. This is the kitchen floor, as you can see, and I've actually just made a little barricade. This is the fluff area as well. This barricade's just so it's a controlled area, just to see how much it can clean up. So before we get started, I'll just give you the rundown on what's in the box. First of all, you actually get the Hoover unit and the charger, which is a little docking station. You get two filters, a remote control and batteries. You get a manual, which is okay. It seems to be, it's well written out and it's got plenty of diagrams in. And there's a little piece of information. This is like the quick guide. And as a thank you, you also get either extra filters, you can have a smart device, and obviously there's other little bits and pieces on here which you can ask for. I would go for the filters and the brushes, even though you do get 2 extra brushes with it and an extra filter. Anyway, we'll pop, and this has been emptied out, so you pop this in. It's a cartridge style holder for the dust and muck. Drop the lid down and there you go. It's now ready to go. I've actually pre-programmed it with Lady A, and it should just automatically set away when I ask it to. Switch on Hoover.
Okay.
It's pre-programmed to go around in a set direction on the floor, and it also tells you in the app how much battery life's there and where it's mapped out on the floor. So we're going to let it just do its thing. It's got all this mess to clean up, and as it gets to this area, I'll continue recording. It's actually mapping the floor out as we speak. And it's got like little it's like diodes, so it's obviously light emitting diodes acting as infrared, and it can detect where it's going. It also knows where the return base unit is, so it actually does return back to home once it's finished its cleaning chores, or if the battery goes low. Anyway, it's starting to get close to the dirt area where I've actually planted just some random bits and pieces. I just wanted to see if it actually can manage it all. There is actually a small staple over here as well on the floor, and I'm just hoping it picks it up. If it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I would just say it's, you know, maybe just a little bit too big for it to pick up. But as you can see, it does spot cleaning as well. It actually stops and cleans areas if it thinks it requires an extra bit clean. I've done this area because it's got a few obstacles. The table itself's the main obstacle, and there's also a radiator for it to get underneath. So it seems to just chunters round on the floor, and it seems to be doing okay. It's getting near the fluff area. I have actually just done a screenshot of the floor map as it's working its way around the room. Its own proprietary app, but you can actually use it with the smartlife app, so you can actually use it with other smart devices like switches and light bulbs. It does get quite close to the edges of things, and those little brushes that spin round flick the dirt towards the centre of the hoover itself. Got a clever way of moving around as well. It's obviously got its own artificial intelligence which decides where it should be going. It's got like a floor map. It does, when it stops, it actually does mark a boundary on the software on it. I think when it's spinning round, it's doing a slightly deeper spot clean. As you can see, it does flick everything out from the corners as well. This might be a little bit difficult for it because there's little bits and pieces sticking out on the cupboards. But it's a clever little thing. It seems to manage its way around. Anyway, I'm sorry I haven't got any videos with cats sitting on top of them. Apparently that's all the rage at the moment. We don't have a cat. But this is the closest thing to a pet I've got. A pet that cleans the floor. We're just down to this one last little bit. It's the last part of the cleaning process before it returns back to its base. But it's just working its way around the boundaries now. So all in all, I would say it's quite a good little hoover. I did have an issue with the warranty side of things. That's because I purchased it from a shop on the high street, and I was told that the vendor doesn't actually deal with anybody on the high street. Obviously they've bought a bulk load of things via Amazon, and so I don't know, I'm in the process of emailing the company, and I've let them know that I wanted to review their product. But I won't be dissing that product just because I can't get a warranty. I mean, obviously if you go through Amazon for these devices, you will actually get a warranty with it. But we'll see how things go. Anyway, it's just about onto the last part of the floor. So I'll pick up this video once it decides to go back to its little charging base. Right, it's finished cleaning now. It did leave a little bit in the middle of the room, but I think that's because the little blades were flicking it round, the little brushes. But looking at the actual cartridge, we'll be able to see how much it's picked up. The cartridge is quite a decent design. If you pull it open, you can see the filter's integrated into it, and it has picked a lot of this dirt up. So I would say it's cleaned 99% of the floor, and it's done quite a good job considering the amount of mess I put down for it. I haven't tried the remote control for the simple reason I use it with the smart device Lady A, I'm not saying her name. And all in all, yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. It's quite a nice little robotic vacuum cleaner. I would like to actually try the better spec models. There is a K4, I think a K7. The mop function would be a good one. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Barry, G0SCI. You've been watching SCI videos, and you've been watching the OPK Life K2 Robotic Vacuum Cleaner.